believe this is the 2020 edition of one of the largest tech and entrepreneurship festivals in Hong Kong. I just want to say a virtual round of applause for all of you for being a part of this. You can see my energy radiating through the digital space because I'm so excited to be with all of you. And of course, I want to highlight the importance of the celebration because obviously nowadays as an entrepreneur, you're glorified, right? You're a pioneer, you're a misfit, you're a disruptor. Everyone wants to grow up and be an entrepreneur. And I think, one thing that I wanted to kick off this conversation with is to really just truly remind you that, there's so much to be excited about as an entrepreneur. I'm sure we always want to celebrate the good side, but we need to have a conversation about the downside. Because one thing I would say is we're all living in a pandemic, and the realities of this health crisis, a collapsing economy, and probably one of the most disruptive cultural revolutions we've ever seen. We as entrepreneurs need to realize, what is this time going to be defined as? And I want to ask you guys, this is the time where you're going to be pushed to the brink. This is the time where you're going to probably lose an investment. This is the time where you're going to have to make some really difficult decisions. This is the time where you're going to have to revisit your mission. This is the time you're going to have to ask yourself, why did you get into this business in the first place? And this is the time where you're going to have to question every assumption you probably ever had made since the day one when you decided to be an entrepreneur. And I want to remind you that this is truly the time where you're going to realize what it means to be an entrepreneur. And this is the time where you're going to have to remind yourself, why did I get into this? And I say that this is going to be a moment in history where this is either going to break you or make you. And I want you guys to really look at this time in history to reflect, really redefine your mission, really think about authentically, why did you decide to be an entrepreneur? Because again, I started this conversation off before and said, this is the time where everyone glorifies being an entrepreneur. I remember when I first started my journey as an entrepreneur, I told my mom, hey, I'm going to go out there and do it. And she's like, wow, all the options you have in this world to be either a lawyer, or a doctor, or an engineer. There was a time when you said being an entrepreneur was almost laughed upon. Now we see entrepreneurs are disrupting entire industries, gracing magazines, but this is not the time to wallow in just the glory of being an entrepreneur. This is the time to push yourself to levels you've never seen before. And like I said before, this is the time for you to truly realize why you started this business. And I really hope that you take the time to leverage all the insights, the speakers, and the ecosystem that is built around you to really show the world what you're made of. And last I checked, I know the media is watching Hong Kong right now. We're seeing a lot of images, and you guys know my background. I'm a Haitian American entrepreneur. Haiti has also been through its revolution, and I'm so excited to see the disruptors and the beautiful entrepreneurs coming out of Hong Kong to truly redefine what it means, your creativity, your resilience, and your smarts to put it out there. So in this moment in time, I hope you take the time to truly go back to the drawing board, revisit that mission, rescale, repivot, and on the other side of this, you're going to really show us what it takes and why it's the best option you took to become an entrepreneur. So with that, I wish you all the very best. Don't stop disrupting. Don't stop changing the world around you. And most importantly, don't stop fighting for what you believe in. Because at the end of the day, as an entrepreneur, you decide to create an idea from nothing and make something of it. Don't forget that on those down moments when you're trying to really make something happen, this is the time to really go for it. So I wish you all the very best. Congratulations for being a part of this amazing tech and entrepreneurship festival that's not only celebrating you for what you're going to create in this world, but also we're celebrating you because of your resilience, your passion, and your perseverance to take this business to the next level. So we cannot wait to see what you guys are made of. All the best, and congratulations again on being a part of this festival and this experience. All the best, everyone. My name is Ntim, and it was a pleasure to connect with every single one of you today.